It's time for the A breakdown. Coming live right now.
Welcome back to the show. As we know, there are many finals going on in sports right now. One of those happens to be basketball. We have Miami and Dallas, and we're going to talk a little bit about basketball at the moment. We have some pros to talk about it with us here on the show today. Dave and Audley are with us. They have a great podcast that's called The Breakdown, all about basketball, and they also have a new book that's just come out called Basketball Talk the Way It Should Be. So thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having us, man.
No problem. So from the pros, who's winning final?
Well, my heart is with the Dallas Mavericks. My head says
Miami. I think everybody's on the
Miami
same
in
type of
7.
thing. Right.
Yeah. Miami in 7.
Yeah.
Miami in 7. Well, we'll see. Like at the speed and rate they're going, we'll see. They'll probably just take it like sooner than that.
Could be.
Well, they're veterans. I think that's what it comes down to. You got a guy like Dirk and you got Jason Kidd, guys that have been around for a while. So I'm confident that they'll make it a series and it'll go 7. But again, when you got talent like Dewayne, LBJ in the perimeter, breaking down, attacking the rack.
Can't forget Bosh. Come on.
Oh,
He's your favorite, right? He's your favorite.
He's a third musketeer, man.
He's on the team too.
He's on the team. He's definitely on the team, and registering some points, which is not a big deal. So that's not that bad.
Sure.
But of course, we laugh about these types of things. But that situation in general made basketball like even bigger than what it is, I'd say, in the last year, right? So is this why making these kind of books out there for people out there who don't really understand the sport, people want to understand the sport, this is the route they should take?
Hey, I totally agree with you. That's a great plug. Thank you. For us, very. I like that.
It's good, right? We'll talk later.
He's good at managing.
So it works. For us, the Breakdown Show is our podcast, and we started 3 years ago, and it was just an opportunity to talk hoops, what we wanted to do. We're passionate about the game, and it was a forum, a platform for us to do that, and we jumped on it, and that's what we've been doing, and it's been a blast. It's a lot of fun. I mean, the show motto is basketball talk the way it should be.
The way it should be.
That's exactly what it is. It's fun.
And so that's the way it's fun? Is that
the way it should be is fun?
The way it should be, it's high energy, it's opinionated, it's laid back. I find in Canadian media, I cover the game of basketball in such a corporate kind of fashion, but really it's about just letting loose and just getting in each other's face.
Being fun about it. Well, I mean, I know when we talk sports with the guys, and we throw popcorn chips at each other when you say something stupid about the game. Right? I'm like, what do you say? Well, do it. That's just the way it is.
And that's when we say what it should be, that's what it should be.
Right. It's just fun.
It shouldn't be stiff. It shouldn't be corporate.
No.
It should be laid back.
Well, let me check the stats here.
Yes, according to my numbers.
You're right.
So you've done this podcast for quite a while. Why did you decide to go and write a book?
Yeah, well, when we sat back and sort of looked back at what we've done and looked at the body of our work, we've had tons and tons of great celebrities, guests, players, and we thought it'd be really, really cool to collect all the great stuff that we've gotten from them. I mean, we've heard people talk about, they comment on people like Kobe Bryant or Michael Jordan. What's it like playing against him in the NBA Finals? What their experiences are as players.
Right.
So we thought it'd be really neat to kind of encapsulate everything into one sort of entity, and that's where the book came from. And it's been great. It's been really
That's
great.
fantastic. Well, I'm actually eager to at least hear a little paragraph or two. Can we just hear a little something from the actual
Serve it
book?
up, man. Serve it up.
We can oblige. So, for example, this quote came from LeBron James' ex-agent. His name is Aaron Goodwin.
Oh, this will be good.
And we had a chance to talk with him, and he said, "I wish him nothing but the best. Of course, his contract would be a lot bigger if he was working with me." And it's his
bittersweet
perspective.
Goodbye.
Exactly. And again, there's been a ton of different anecdotes or quotes and different things people have told us that just really fitting. So that's why it all made sense.
But can we hear probably another one? Do you have another one there?
Sure. Vivica A. Fox, she's a big celebrity hoops fan. We had an opportunity to talk to her. She says, "I wish in general that LA fans would just get up and go nuts and just get ugly with it." And you think about LA fans
laid back,
really calm.
They're not having as much fun.
Exactly.
She wants to see the nails come out, the hair down, and go nuts.
She wants to see basketball talk the way it should.
Right.
Back to that.
Right.
So.
Exactly.
Now, there are a lot of fun times, but you're actually also donating a lot of your proceeds to some really great causes. Maybe we can talk about that and why you decided to choose those exact ones.
Definitely. Well, we have Epilepsy Halt and Peel Hamilton and also the Aaron Kids Foundation. as our main charities, and they do have personal ties with us. In terms of Aaron Oak, Audley's youngest daughter was diagnosed with on the autism spectrum, right? And his family has used Aaron Oak's services,
Absolutely,
yeah,
absolutely.
and they've been great.
Yeah.
They've been really
The
awesome.
tremendous
Right,
support
they
that
are a
provide
huge,
to
great
families
organization.
and the Peel area. I mean, certainly we know how much they've done, and it's been tremendous, and the type of support. And it's one of these things that you don't understand or recognize until you yourself are
You have to see it,
experiencing it.
yeah.
And as we're going through those experiences, like, wow,
Yeah.
this is a great, great organization. So when we were thinking about how we wanted to be our own personal give back, we thought, hey, part of the proceeds to be donated to an organization like Aaron O Kids.
Of course, definitely, and this is why we're doing it. And of course, you're having fun at the same time.
Exactly.
You're talking basketball, you're talking b-ball talk. Quickly, I want to ask, what about?
Can we just run out? There's another organization
Yeah,
as well.
your
That's-
personal
yeah.
goal.
Oh yeah, we
Definitely want to hear that.
Epilepsy Halton Peel Hamilton. Like when I was a child, from age 4 to 12, I had epilepsy, and I was fortunate enough to outgrow it. And for many years, I saw epilepsy as something, as a horrible part of my life. I just wanted to forget about, but then I realized, you know what, you can't do that anymore. You got to give back. Your experience is valuable to people, so that's when I hooked up with EHPH.
Right.
And yeah, this is a way to help them get some funds. They have a camp out right now called Sunny Days Camp for their kids in their program, and we're going to donate some funds to them.
Well, that's amazing. Of
Yeah.
course, you want to use both the organizations and do whatever you can
Yeah.
to help support. You mentioned that you don't want to look back at it, but after a while, you realize, why wouldn't I? I could
You can
actually
serve
help,
people.
right?
Yeah,
you
for
can
sure.
definitely
And
help.
another important part about this really speaks to the fact that we are real people.
Right.
Like there's an aspect of what we do that, I often talk about the fact that we're made up of a bunch of experiences that we go through. And our experiences have been valuable to us, and now we're using this as a platform to help others through their experiences.
Right, for
Exactly.
sure.
Well, thank you so much for doing that
Yeah.
because we've had a great time even just talking about it today.
Awesome.
Yeah.
We definitely did
But,
the show on a good note.
Right, and for more information, you can buy their book at www.thebreakdownbook.com. Sounds like it's amazing. Some really great quotes in there.
Good
So go check
basketball
it out.
tape.
Yeah. Thanks
It's
for
it.
joining us,
The way
and
it
we'll
should
see you
be. The way
tomorrow.
it should be.
That'll be on like all your commercials at the end. The way it should
That's
be.
how it goes. That's how it goes. Thanks, guys.
No problem.